Hello. Today I'm study with some British pronunciation and watch drama and mimicking them. And today is Monday, so start of the weekday, and start of the week, and yeah, no. I have no job now, so I have little bit lazy nowadays, and I need to self-motivated for myself and need some routine, find my routine and push myself, work hard and study hard for myself. So I need to self productivity for need for I need I need more productivity, and I'm think about that how to do that. Anyway, let's start study. Grab your pen and put on headphone and headset and let's start study. Ha. 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 How. High. Happen. Happen. Perhaps. Ahead. Behave. Perhaps. Ahead. Behave. Ha. Ha. Perhaps. Ahead. Behave. Hi, Harry. Hi, Harry. How's life in Holland? Holland. Hi, Harry. How's life in Holland? Hi, Harry. How's life in Holland? He has hidden his hat here. He has hidden his hat here. He has hidden his hat here. Hurry home and help Henry with his homework. 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 With his Hello, darling. How are you? Hello, darling. How are you? Hi, Harry. How's life in Holland? He's hidden his hat here. Here. Hurry home and help Henry with his homework. With his homework. With. Hurry home and help Henry with his homework. With his homework. Okay. I like that. I like that. I like that. And practice hot sound. When I practice some pronunciation, I'm making myself. I'm making some sentence using that sound. Example, like that. I hope good at British pronunciation in 2024. How to do that? Study English is my hobby, and I study English at holiday too. I really enjoy this whole journey like that, and this is very useful for me and useful too. You too. And next, when I'm shadowing, I'm more focused on the sound that I practice. For example, when I'm watching Sherlock Holmes, when Sherlock says Sherlock Holmes, and I'm more focused on Holmes, and Sherlock say how to do that. That I focus more on how. So this is maybe reviewing for myself and increase more naturally on the sound. So maybe this is helpful. Maybe. And let's start watch Sherlock. I decide to maybe next March or April I go to London for work and working holiday and I'll get a job at London and study English too. This is very interesting journey for me. And so I need to study English for that day. Okay. I'm Why have I got this blanket? They keep this Kate. Why have I got this blanket? They keep putting this blanket on me. I'm not in shock. Photographs. So the shooter, no sign. Oh, I wouldn't say that. Oh, I wouldn't say that. Oh, I wouldn't say that. The bullet they just dug out of the wall from a kill shot over that distance from that kind of a weapon. But not just a marksman, a fighter. So clearly he's up to violence. So strong moral principle. You're looking for a man probably with a history of military service and nerves of steel. Actually, do you know what? Ignore me. It's just a shock talking. I just need to talk about rent. I'm in shock. Look, I've got a blanket. And I just caught your serial killer. More or less. Sergeant Donovan just been explaining everything. 2 pairs. Dreadful business, isn't it? Dreadful. Good shot. Yes, must have been through that window. But let's avoid the court case. Court case. Are you alright? You have just killed a man. That's right, isn't it? But it was not a very nice man. No, he wasn't really, was he? For the awful cabby. That's true, he was a bad cabby. You can't giggle. It's a crime scene, stop it. Keep your voice down. Of course I wasn't. Biding my time. Knew you'd turn up. Why would I do that? I know exactly who that is. What are you doing here? Oddly enough, no. I upset her? Me? It wasn't me that upset her, Mycroft. Mother, our mother. This is my brother, Mycroft. Putting on weight again. He's your brother. So he's not. I don't know. Criminal mastermind? Close enough. British government? Good evening, Mycroft. You did get shot though. In Afghanistan, there was an actual wound. Oh, yeah, sure, I thought so. Absolutely no idea. Why have I got this blanket? Why have I got this blanket? They keep putting this blanket on me. Blanket on me. Why have I got this blanket? They keep putting this blanket on me. I'm not in shock. I'm not in shock. I'm not in shock. I'm not in shock. So the shooter, no sign? Oh, I wouldn't say that. Blade they just dug out of the wall is from a handgun. Handgun. Kill shot over that distance from the when Benedict Cumberbatch say too fast. I need that. I need this book because I can write all of them without script. So I needed this book. Okay. Okay, here. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. The blood they just dug out of the walls from a handgun. A kill shot over that distance. The bullet they just dug out of the walls is from a handgun. Kill shot over that distance. From that kind of weapon. That's a crack shot you're looking for. But not just a marksman, a fighter. His hand couldn't shaken. His hand couldn't have shaken at all. So clearly he's a criminal. Violence. He didn't fire until I was immediate danger. So strong moral principle. You're looking for a man probably with a history of military service and nerves of steel. Actually, do you know what? Ignore me. Ignore all of that. It's just a shock talking. I just need to talk about the rent. And I just caught your serial killer. More or less. Two pairs. The bullet they just dug out of the walls is from a handgun. A kill shot over that distance from that kind of a weapon. That's a crack shot you're looking for. But not just a marksman, a fighter. His hands couldn't have shaken at all. So clearly he's acclimatized to violence. He didn't fire until I was so strong moral principle. You're looking for a man probably with a history of military service and nerves of steel. Actually, do you know what? Ignore me. Ignore all of that. It's the shock. It's just the shock talking. I just need to talk about the rent. I'm in shock. Look, I've got a blanket. And I just caught you a serial killer. More or less. So the shooter, no sign. Oh, I wouldn't say that. The bullet they just dug out of the wall is from a handgun. A kill shot over that distance from the kind of a weapon. That's a crack shot you are looking for. But not just a marksman, a fighter. His hand couldn't have shaken at all. So clearly he's acclimatized to violence. He didn't fire. Acclimatized to violence. So strong moral principle of military service and nerves of steel. Actually, do you know what? Ignore me. Ignore all of that. It's just the shock talking. I just need to talk about the land. Why have I got this blanket? They keep putting this blanket on me. I'm not in shock. So the shooter, no sign? Oh, I wouldn't say that. The bullet they just dug out of the wall is from a handgun. A kill shot over the distance. That's a crack shot you are looking for. But not just a marksman, a fighter. His hand couldn't have shaken at all. So clearly he's acclimatized to violence. He didn't fire until I was in immediate danger though. So a strong moral principle. You are looking for a man probably with a history of a military service and nerves of steel. Oh, I wouldn't say that. They just a kill shot about that distance from that kind of a weapon. That's a correct shot, but not just a marksman or fighter. His hand could have so clearly acclimatized to violence. He didn't fire until strong moral principle. We're looking for a man probably with a history of military service and nerves of steel. Oh, I wouldn't say that. Okay, give me. The bullet they just dug out of the wall is from a handgun. Handgun. A kill shot over that distance from the kind. That's the correct shot we were looking for. But not just a marksman, a fighter. His hand couldn't have shaken at all. So clearly he's acclimatized to violence. He didn't fire until I was too immediate. So strong moral principle. We are looking for a man, probably with a history of military service and nerves of steel. Too fast for me. Hard to following. Okay, next. Ignore all of that. It's just a shock talking. I just need to talk about the land. Oh, what now? And I just caught your serial killer. More or less. Two pairs. Dreadful, isn't it? Dreadful. Good shot. Yes, must have been through the window. Well, you know. Did you get the powder burns out of your fingers? But let's avoid the court case. Court case. Are you alright? You have just killed a man. That's true, is it? No, he wasn't really. He wasn't. Was he? That's true. He was a bad cabbie. You're the one who shot him, not me. Of course I wasn't. Biding my time. Knew you'd turn up. Why would I do that? Dinner? Why would I do that? Dinner? At 2 pairs. Good shot. Where you don't know. Where you don't know. Did you get the powder burns out over your fingers? I don't suppose you'd serve times for this, but let's avoid the court case. Are you alright? Good shot. Throw the window where you don't know. Did you get the powder burns out over your fingers? I don't suppose you'd serve time for it, but let's avoid the court case. Court case. Are you alright? You have just killed a man. Where you don't know. Did you get the powder burns out of your fingers? I don't suppose you'd serve time for this, but let's avoid the court case. Court case. Good shot. Well, you know. Did you get the powder burns out of your fingers? I don't suppose you'd serve time for this, but let's avoid the court case. Are you alright? You have just killed a man. No, he wasn't really, was he? That's true, he was a bad cabbie. Good shot. Well, you know. Well, you don't know. You don't know. Did you get the powder burns out? The one let's avoid court case. Are you alright? Did you get the powder burns out of your fingers? I don't suppose you'd serve time for this. But let's avoid court case. But let's avoid court case. Are you right? You have just killed a man. Well, you know. Did you get the powder buns out of your fingers? I don't suppose you'd serve time for this. But let's avoid court case. Are you alright? You have just killed a man. Good shot. Well, you know. Did you get the powder buns out of your fingers? I don't suppose. But let's avoid the court case. Are you alright? You have just killed a man. Did you get the powder buns out over your fingers? I don't suppose you'd serve time for this, but let's avoid the court case. Are you alright? You have just killed a man. Good shot. Well, you don't know. Well, you don't know. Did you get the powder buns out of your fingers? I don't suppose you to serve time for this, but let's avoid the court case. Are you alright? Okay. Okay. Too sleepy now. Okay. And next. Okay, I have take some rest and study after take a rest. Okay, I have take some rest, and next is reviewing my Notting Hill. In the past I said reviewing my Notting Hill. Maybe I shadowing Notting Hill maybe 2 weeks ago, so I need to reviewing that. And Hugh Grant is good at pronunciation, I think, because he's British guy and living in London, and yeah, you know what I mean. So maybe reviewing some Notting Hill. Okay. I like Notting Hill. Of course, I've seen her films, and always thought she was, well, fabulous. But you know, a million miles from the world I live in, which is here, Notting Hill, my favorite bit of London. There's the market on weekdays, selling every fruit and vegetable known to man. The tattoo parlor, with a guy outside who got drunken and now can't remember why he chose I Love Ken. The radical hairdressers, where everyone comes out looking like the Cookie Monster, whether they want to or not. And then suddenly it's the weekend, and from break of the day, hundreds of stores appear out of nowhere, filling Portobello Road. right up to Notting Hill Gate. And wherever you look, thousands of people are buying millions of antiques. Some genuine and some not quite so genuine. And what's great is that lots of friends have ended up in this part of London. That's Tony, for example. Architect turned chef, who recently invested all the money he ever earned in a new restaurant. And so this is where I spend my days and years. In this small village in the middle of the city, in a house with a blue door, that my wife and I bought together before she left me for a man who looked exactly like Harrison Ford. And where I lead a strange half-life with a lodger called What are the choices? What are the choices? What are the choices? Yeah, it might make it hard to strike a really romantic note. Yeah, well, there again, she might not think you had true love on your mind. Yeah, perfect. Thanks. Wish me luck. Good luck. And so it was just another hopeless Wednesday as I walked the 1,000 yards through the market to work, never suspecting that this was the day that was gonna change my life forever. This is work, by the way. My little travel bookshop. Well, sells travel books. And to be frank with you, doesn't always sell many of those. Classic. Profit from major sales push. Minus £347. Better make it a half. What I can afford. Better make it a half. Make it a half. Demi-cuff coming lighter. Can I help you too? Fine. Fine. That book's really not great. Just in case, browsing turned to buying. You'd be wasting your money. But if it's talk you're interested in, this one, on the other hand, is very good. Um, I think the man who wrote it has actually been to Turkey, which helps. There's also a very amusing incident with a kebab, which is one of many amusing incidents. Hardback varieties. I'm sorry. Can you just give me a second? Excuse me. Bad news. We've got a security camera in this bit of the shop. So I saw you put that book down your trousers. Down your trousers. The one down your trousers. Right. I tell you what, I'll call the police and what can I say? If I'm wrong about the whole book down trousers scenario, I'll really apologize. Well, ideally, when I went back to the desk, you removed the Kedogan guide to Bali from your trousers and either wipe it and put it back or I'll buy it. I'll see you in a sec. I'm sorry about it. Yeah, couldn't stop him. If you can find an on-site one, it's worth an absolute fortune. Alright, right. So, well, on second thought, maybe it's not bad after all. Actually, it's a sort of a classic, really. None of those childish kebab stories these days. And I tell you what, I thought one of useful for lighting fires, laughing fish, that sort of thing. Pleasure. Thanks. I don't think you believe. Who was just in here? Just in here? Just in here? Where was that? Topor. Topor. Actually, Ringo Starr doesn't look at all like Topor. So actually, it couldn't be neither of them. It's not a classic anecdote. Another one? I have one water and soap. You can get cleaned up. I also have a phone. I'm confident that in 5 minutes we could have speak and span and back on the street again. Back on the street again. 18 years. That's my house there. With the blue front door. Come on in, I'll just. Right. Come in. It's not quite as tidy as it normally is. But the bathroom is on the top floor. And the telephone just up here. Up here. Round the corner, straight on up. Would you like a cup of tea before you go? Coffee? Orange juice? Probably not. Something else cold? Coke? Water? 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 Would you like something to eat? Something to nibble? Apricot, soaked in honey. Quite why no one knows. Apricot makes them taste like honey. Okay, repeat again. Repeat again. Maybe I'm turn off that this time. I'm trying to following. This time, let's try to follow along with subtitles turned off. Maybe I can't follow all of them without script and subtitle. Maybe. And let's go. Of course, I've seen her films. Always thought she was, well, fabulous. And you know, a million miles from the world I live in. Which is here. Notting Hill. My favorite bit of London. There's the market on weekdays, selling every fruit and vegetable known to man. The tattoo parlor, with a guy outside who got drunken. Now can't remember why he chose I Love Can. The radical hairdressers, where everyone comes out looking like the Cookie Monster, whether they want to or not. And then suddenly it's the weekend. And then break of the days, hundreds of stores. Billing, Portobello Road, light up to Notting Hill Gate. And wherever you look, millions of antique, some genuine and some not quite some genuine. That's Tony, for example. Architect turned to chef, who recently invested all the money he ever earned on a new restaurant. And so, this is where I spend my days and years, in the small village of the middle of the city, in a house with a blue door. My wife and I bought together before she left me for a man, exactly like Harrison Ford. And I now lead a strange life, half-life, in a lodge called. It's very hard. Without subtitles. Comparison to the what are the choices? What are the choices? Might make it hard to strike a really romantic note. True love on your mind. Just one more. Oh yeah. Perfect. Wish me luck. Good luck. And so it's just another hopeless Wednesday. To work. Never suspecting that. That's the day that was to change my life forever. This is work, by the way. My little travel bookshop. Okay. Maybe 18%, 80% I'm following this movie. And I'm a little bit tired now. So I'll take some rest and I'll apply my application on LinkedIn. I needed to get a job at London, and now I'm living in Korea, so maybe remote work available company I needed to find, so I'm a little bit tired now. Anyway, thank you for watching today's video and see you next video.